now watching Compton Rick Rock TV. Let's get to the content.
Yo, what up? It's Compton Rick Rock with Compton Rick Rock TV, and we back with the content. But before we get to the content, like, comment, share, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell, and catch every video when I drop them. Now we're gonna run over here to Under the Groove, the HOOVERS story. Y'all go over there and subscribe to this man's channel. Man, they got a whole lot of good positivity going on over there. But today on this episode that we about to get into, man, they kind of fed up with a lot of stuff that's going on the internet. It's been a lot going on within the last few days. We're going to get to all that. Trust me, we're going to catch up on a lot that's going on, but we're going to end this month the way that we started. It's been a whole lot going on. So before we jump into any new topics, which we'll get to next week, today we're going to stay on point where we've been at. We're not going to get off track and get unfocused on what we've been doing over here on Compton Rick Rock TV. Now, there's been a lot going on with the reaction channels, man. A lot of people, man. It's been a lot going on. And guess what, man? Whether we like it or anybody else like it, it's just the way of the internet, man. The internet is going to pick up any and everything that they can run and get their numbers how they need them to go, man. That's just what it is. Yes, it's sad that a lot of us stoop to these levels and get on this content, man, and do some of the things that we do on the internet. Yes, it's bad because that ain't how it go in the streets, but in the internet, everything goes on the internet because you're sitting in front of a camera. You got the option, to go outside if you want to. It's not like back in the days when you had to be out there in society. You could basically see everything from your computer or your cell phone. So we're going to get straight to this content, man. Like I say, y'all go over here and subscribe to Under the Groove, the HOOVERS story. This is their YouTube channel. Let's get that right. It's their YouTube channel. So y'all go over there and check this out. And with everything that been going on with their community, like I say, they fed up and they got a message that they want to spread. So we're going to go ahead and get this channel going, man. Get these numbers up, man, and send y'all over here like we always do to finish the rest of the video. Let's get to the content.
All right. Trey 4, 7-11, the deuce and the 9. Giving you more of what you're grooving for. Feet don't fail me now. Hey, listen, man, here we are again. I'm live, man. It's been a minute, man. Well, it's been a week. A lot came up last Thursday. I couldn't get to what I wanted to get to, especially tapping in with the people, man. But I'm here. I'm here a couple minutes late, man. Actually, an hour late, but I'm here nonetheless. There's a lot going on, man. A lot I want to speak to and a lot I won't speak to. I'm going to say some things, man, that I don't normally say, but by the same token, I'm going to leave some shit where it need to be, man, that it don't need to be here. That said, man, listen, we in this get down, man, and we in this get down in more ways than one together. It's just that a lot of brothers don't know it yet. A lot of sisters don't know it yet, and that's fine. That's fine, man. I was checking some stuff out, man. Well, somebody sent me something having to do with what they call this reactionary get out, man, with these brothers, man, from all over. But this brother in particular is out of Florida, Dream Foreign. Yeah, man, that's sad, homie. Really, it's sad, homie, that you would stoop that low. But again, I don't think that you are really responsible for your get down. I think that you've been fed, you know what I'm saying? A lot of that goes on in social media today. A lot of us don't know that, but a lot of that is being handed, spoon-fed to people, man, to get numbers and whatnot, to bring certain things to the limelight that really shouldn't be. And I'm not just talking about our community, the HOOVERS community, but communities in general, on a whole. This brother's out of Florida, man. This brother, and I have to say this, man, and unapologetically I say this, man, you probably never spent 6 days with the 6 souls. And if you did, man, on the 5th day, you'd be ran up out of there, man, pockets empty, turned inside out, man, whatever the case may be, man. But I'm going to tell you what the HOOVERS ain't trying to do. HOOVERS ain't trying to, man, kiss ass, man. HOOVERS don't give a flying, 2 cents about, man, what the hell, 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 man, what the F about none of what's really going on, man. Yeah, we get a few, man, that seem to, lose their way. But trust and know, man, these brothers will find their way back to the fold, man, and they will deal with things accordingly.
All right, we're gonna stop it right there. Now, Dream Foreign, he's a reaction channel, and I seen the video that he did a couple of weeks ago, and when I seen the video, a lot of this stuff is becoming personal, man. A lot of people not really sticking in the realm of just doing content. It's starting to become personal, and one thing about when it becomes personal, then you wake up them spirits and you get that attention that you might want or you might not want. Now, it's a time, when we all get on here and we do our thing, but at some time, man, people don't forget, you know what I'm saying? And it's cool when we get on the internet and say certain things, but once we leave the camera, the microphone, and we out in traffic and, one of them days that we not paying attention and just somebody see you, or if they after you, if they on you, just might, you might get clapped. But that's the price to pay when we get in front of these cameras. Now, like I say, man, it's a lot going on the internet that, we all then covered the, what's that, Hawk, the Gumby, and it's, a couple more things that's on the internet, but that specifically is what probably this video is about. I could guarantee that's what it's about. A lot of people spoke on that, and a lot of people put their input on that. And then, this community trying to get their stuff together. But, man, when people get on the internet, man, sometimes that clout, that fame get to them, man. It don't even become the money no more because, like I say, they not paying nobody. Don't no brother on YouTube. They cannot stop you from making no money on here. They get this money out. You could do 15 minutes, 3 minutes, whatever on here. They going to pay you, man. So, man, it's all about getting on here. People trying to get the money, and people want the fame. The fame is what's taking people down, especially in the black community. And, we all, me, myself, I have came on here and participated in a lot of the nonsense that goes on here. But guess what? It's the internet, y'all. Y'all got to stop forgetting that. It's the internet. It's crazy on this internet until people come up with some good content. This is what you're going to get.
Trust that, man. Mark my words. Again, man, we understand how the puppeteers or how the puppet masters work these puppets. You got a lot of brothers, man. If you sit down and watch social media, especially today or in the last 3 days, the puppet masters are right there. They putting this shit out there for us, man, or for you guys, to, want to get into this stuff and make this whole, conflagration, this dissension seem like it's the shit. And it's not. It's not. Brothers supposed to know better. I'm almost to the point where I'm start naming names, you know what I mean? But I don't want to get, like I said, I'm not a reactionary dude. I'm not trying to respond to nothing. I want to clarify. So there's a difference. Let's make sure y'all understand what I'm saying. I want to clarify some things, man. I'm not trying to here to respond or react to nothing no one said, but I'm from this community, man. I'm not an active brother. I'm not active, I'm not inactive, an inactive shot caller. I'm none of that, man. I've done that shit. I'm done with that. But this is my community, man. And a lot of us in this community, we don't approve of a lot of what's being said by our own. We understand how y'all get down. It is what it is, man. We're not begging nobody, man, to be a part of nothing. We are what we are, man. We make our way. Maybe we always have. We always will. The posterity in regards to this community, man, they're going to rise up, man, and they're going to be the right way. They're going to get down and groove the way they supposed to. Trust that. Trust and know that that's a fact, man. But like I said, man, I'm not an active gang member in no form of fashion, man, all right? Nor am I an inactive shot caller for the community. Been there, done that. I'm none of that, man. I'm just a man. I'm only a man who has seen destruction laid out at the doorsteps and the hearts of the people in our community. That's what I'm speaking to, homie. I'm speaking to it in such a way that, I'm saying, especially to my community, hey, homie, we done that. We've been there and done that.
I think in a minute what's going to happen, and this is just, a lot of these communities are getting fed up with people from their community that's getting on the internet and making their community look bad. Now, I get it, man. I get it, man. Some people like, man, this is what we doing. Ain't nobody paying my bills. This is how I get my money. And it's going to be what it's going to be if you try to stop me from making my money. Now, the thing is this, man, once you get on the internet, man, you might as well just leave all that alone. I'm saying not just anybody, because what's going to happen is sometimes you're going to get on here and you're going to slip up and you're going to say the wrong thing. And all this stuff is being recorded. When these people are so cold and so conniving, when they put this stuff together, they not gonna care about, they know how to read through it. They go get them gang experts and say, oh, they saying this because of this. They know how to read through all this stuff and will find a way to get you. You know what I'm saying? So you might as well just come up with some content, because I done heard a lot of stuff in the last few days on the internet that's been coming out of emotions. A lot of people been on here emotional, and not this guy right here, but it been some stuff that I said, wow, I wouldn't have said that. Like, what make you say that? You know what I'm saying? So you got to be careful, man. You got to be real careful when you get on here. Don't be in the rush to get this fame. Don't be in the rush to get your channel cracking, because once you get them numbers up, man, that's when all the haters gonna come out. That's when all the people who looking at your channel and looking at their channel like, man, I got to catch up with him, when it really ain't no race. It ain't no competition, because we not giving out the bag. It's some white dude, whoever owns this YouTube stuff, that's paying out the money. A lot of people is getting on this internet thinking that they are in control of YouTube, and you ain't in control of YouTube. Best believe it's somebody that's sitting back on the top of the hill with a big old bag, and we ain't getting nothing but peanuts. If they giving us, even if you get $10,000 a month off your content, imagine what YouTube getting. So they ain't giving you no money for this stuff.
Time for a new day, homie. It's time for a new day. Under Groove mean that shit, man. When we came on this Get Down, we said what we said, and we meant it. We're going to change the whole format, homie. You know, we understand it's a battle, it's a fight. We fighting against dudes and platforms and people who are concrete, who etched in stone in this shit. And they gonna fight against us to make sure that we don't get our point across. And the point is just this, man, it's real simple. Positivity, homie. You know, it's a 5P word I use now. Positivity, production, prosperity, power, and I don't know if I said prosperity, but prosperity, positivity, production, power, and the people. That's one thing, man. That's a fist. That's it. That's it. That's all. That's what we support. That's what we're about. We've always been like that. No matter what you say, you know, dudes from all over know about Hoover, man. The community, the heart of the community. Solid cats, man, through and through. We got proof nothing nobody, man. You know, I'm saying this now to the loved ones. Knock that shit off, man. Don't no good come from none of that, bro. If y'all been really paying attention, man, then you got to know, man, the bag can't mean that much to you, homie. But you fermenting, man, dissension, you know, issues and shit that really don't have to exist. In-house is in-house. That's why it's called in-house. You know, internal is internal, not external. You brothers know better, man. So do better. Do better. Whatever your issues are, man, take it off these platforms, man. And like men, talk about whatever differences you have, man. And I guarantee you, if you leave your feelings at the door, you'll get to a place where, man, there's commonality. You might disagree to agree, but there'll be respect, man.
All right, man, we gonna stop it here. I want to say this, man. I hear what you're saying, OG, but you got to look at it like this, man. A lot of people that's on the internet, that's doing it on the internet. A lot of times, man, these guys is only on the internet, man. They be outside, but they not going to approach the person that they have an issue with, because it's something that come with that. Either it's going to be a good conversation, it's going to be a shootout, or it's going to be a squabble. And a lot of times, man, people just want to get on the internet and, you know, talk on the internet. They really don't want to go deal with that. And I don't blame nobody. Ain't nobody trying to get shot, and ain't nobody trying to get their teeth knocked out in the squabble. And a lot of these dudes, man, it's just they hustle. This is they hustle, man. They infatuated with the fame. The fame got them gone, man. I see people on here. It's like, wow, you doing all this for what? You know what I'm saying? And I say me, myself, I personally have been involved with a whole lot of stuff on the internet. And that's when I first started, when I was getting baited in conversations. And when I caught on, like, man, wait a minute, man, this dude just made 100,000 views off me and him going back and forth. Oh, no, we ain't doing that. Nuh-uh, because I was getting set up. And a lot of times, man, people would say stuff on here just to get that money. Because they don't care about you. They don't care nothing about you. They don't, because if they cared about anything they was talking about, and with nothing to make a phone call, hey, whoa, 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 whoa. They don't care about that. We're going to put it on this internet because that's where the money at. And a lot of these people got to pay them bills, and this is their hustle. So y'all go over here to Under the Groove. Let's go to their story, man. Under the Groove. Let's get over here, man, so y'all can check it out. This is the page right here. Y'all go over there and watch the rest of that video, man. Get them likes up, get them views up. Go over there and support the channel, man. They got a whole lot of positivity. This is my first time doing a video, I believe, to his channel, so we're going to go show some love over there. I like to show a couple of black channels some love. Anybody channel love when I do a reaction, I like to send my people over there to go check them out. It's Compton Rick Rock with Compton Rick Rock TV. Leave y'all thoughts in the comment section, and also y'all get it together. I catch all of y'all on the next one. Like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel, Compton Rick Rock TV. Also, hit that notification bell and catch every video when I drop it.